Hey guys, Vincent Rose here, H2G Fitness, coming to you from beyond the wheel of my car. I hope everybody's having an incredible day today. I am en route to the grocery store right now. It is 11 in the p.m. and just doing some late night shopping / restocking. And just wanted to record a real quick video for you guys. And the topic is the importance of taking responsibility for not only learning about nutrition, but more importantly, or as importantly than that, taking responsibility for preparing your own meals and your own food. That, to be honest with you, whenever I, started this whole fitness journey and started doing it right, I should say, because I mean, I spent many a years just being a guy in the gym, not knowing what the crap he was doing, just kind of, looking at other people and duplicating, seeing, what I was watching guys do. I would do the same thing, and nutrition, didn't have a clue, and I thought that the whole key to getting in shape was you go work out 4 to 5 times a week, the best you can, and you go to GNC and you buy whatever the most popular supplements are on the shelf, right? You invest in some whey protein. Yes, this is good. I want to put on muscle. I'll invest in some weight gainer. Yep, that must be good. And I've heard of a multivitamin, but I'm not really sold on it, so I'll skip that. And I want abs, so I'll buy a fat burner. Let's add that in the mix. And I heard C4 get you all jacked and makes your skin tingle, and it's a good pre-workout, so I'll try that. And that's how you get healthy, right? You just go to the gym, throw some weights around, spend a couple $200 at GNC every other month, and if you do this, right, you'll get in better shape. And I wasted so much flipping time doing that, just being an uneducated lifter and fitness person, that I really lost out, kind of, on a lot of good years that I could have been making progress and did not. So with that being said, this is going to be definitely more geared towards nutrition, because I would say that was really the hardest thing to nail down for me. It was intimidating. I didn't grow up cooking, right? My mom would, great Italian woman, would make incredible food. I would eat it. And, once I moved out, I would normally eat fast food. I didn't cook. And if I did buy something from the grocery store, it for darn sure wasn't going to be something I had to actually make. I would just heat it up in the microwave. And this is just kind of how I survived, and how a lot of people survive, because they never have really learned how to cook. And so nutrition was something I struggled with because I didn't know how to prepare my own food. It was actually even intimidating to do so. I didn't own my own pots and pans and, cooking utensils and all this kind of stuff. And once I realized and found out how important that piece of the equation, your nutrition, truly is, once I realized how much that accounts for the results that you do or that you do not get, once I realized that I cannot out-train a bad diet no matter how hard I try, it doesn't matter how many hours I spend in the gym, it doesn't matter how much cardio I do, it doesn't matter, how much work, physical work I put in, if I'm trying to build muscle and I'm not getting in enough protein, I'm working way harder than what I need to work, and it's going to be for minimal results. If, I'm trying to lose body fat and I'm not tracking my calories, fats, proteins, and carbs, and if I'm not knowing how much I'm putting into my body, the process is going to take that much longer, and it's going to be that much harder because it's just guesswork at that point. And so I started learning how important this was. And so I had to finally get real with myself and say, all right, Vince, you're going to have to learn how to cook, dude, because you're not going to find the healthy stuff in the drive-thru, and you're not going to find the healthy stuff heating up pizzas, in the frozen section of the grocery aisle and all this kind of stuff. So, you're watching all these videos on YouTube and seeing all these people that have the results that you want, and all of these guys are talking about cooking, and you're watching these videos of these guys in the kitchen, and they got their chicken breast, and they have their eggs, and they have, egg whites, and they have their fish, and they have their steaks, and they have their brown rice, and they have their asparagus, and they have their sweet potatoes, and they have their almond milk, and whatever, just all this healthy stuff that was really, 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 really new to me, because A, I didn't cook, B, I didn't really go grocery shopping per se, And I just had to figure this stuff out. And it wasn't until the age of 29 years old that I started to learn how to go grocery shopping and to do it properly, to get like real stuff, not just like Pop-Tarts and cereal and frickin' ramen noodles and ravioli Chef Boyardee, right? I'm talking about like real grocery shopping, like going into the produce aisle and buying vegetables and fruit. Weird concept. Only old people do that. Well, you know, I'm 31 now, so I guess I'm old people, right? You know, getting clean cuts of meat and just whatever. You know, I learned this whole process of how to buy healthy foods. And then I had to learn this whole process of getting comfortable in the kitchen to cook and prepare healthy foods. And then I had to learn the whole process of how to prep my meals in advance. Had to start the process of, you know, and this was a progression. This was not an overnight thing, believe me. You know, buying a food scale and weighing out my rice and weighing out my chicken and weighing out my steak and weighing out my oatmeal and weighing out whatever. It doesn't matter. If I eat it, my peanut butter that goes in my stinking smoothies, I weigh it out. It's 33 grams, and if it's 34, I will scoop it back in until it's exactly 33 grams. You know, my oatmeal that goes in there, it's exactly 40 grams, and if it's 42, I'll pinch some of the oatmeal, and I'll take it out so it's 40 grams. I mean, everything's like so detailed now, and it's weird now, but it's become normal. But in the process of learning how to do this stuff, it was really, 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 really odd, because I just never grew up doing this kind of stuff. But here's, you know, some encouragement, I guess. Once you adopt some of these habits of grocery shopping and of cooking and of weighing your food and of prepping your meals, it doesn't take any more mental energy than the original way that you used to eat whenever you were eating unhealthy. It really doesn't. By the time you hop in your car, go to a drive-through, wait, order, get your food, drive home and eat, it's going to take you the exact same amount of time if you would have just cooked the crap up yourself at home and ate it. And it's not only going to taste better if you were to do that, it's going to cost you less money than if you eat that way. So it's not really any more inconvenient in any way, shape, or form, other than now instead of, you know, your dishes, doing your dishes being throwing everything back in the bag and throwing it in the trash, you might actually have to wash a dish now. No big deal. You know, weighing out your food, that takes no extra time at all whatsoever. It's a very fast, quick, not inconvenient thing in any way, shape, or form. And so to encourage you, it's not an odd thing. It might just seem odd at first because you're not used to doing it. And here's the really cool thing that I can encourage you on. It is going to make a world of difference as far as the results you get. If you are trying to lose body fat, you will all of a sudden start to get body fat dropping in results like that. I mean, you'll start melting once you get your meal plan dialed in place. If you're trying to build muscle and you're finally, for the first time, eating enough calories, getting enough protein, and fueling your body with what it needs to put yourself in an environment that's conducive to putting on new muscle tissue, you'll actually start making frickin' gains. You'll actually start seeing progress. Whereas in the past, you busted your butt for 4, 5, 6 months, you know, working out 5 days a week, 1 to 1.5 hours a day, and you're barely seeing any progress. Now, the progress that used to take you 8 months to see, you'll start seeing in 2 to 3 months, which is freaking awesome. It's encouraging, it's worth it, and it's the only way to do it, in my opinion. So, you know, don't ever allow yourself to be mentally lazy. Take the responsibility of learning about nutrition, of learning of, you say macros all the time. What are macros? Look it up. Study it. Find out what your macronutrients are. Yeah, but what should they be? 2 options, all right? Hire me or hire another dietitian or coach, or utilize Google and YouTube and start figuring this stuff out. I promise you, it's not that hard. If I can learn it, you can learn it. And start taking responsibility for some of this stuff. Cook, go grocery shopping, prep your food, weigh your meals, figure out how much you should and should not be eating to achieve whatever your goals might be at that period in time. And if you'll nail this part of the equation, I promise you it's going to make all the difference. So I hope this video helps some to some of you guys. If so, you know, if you want to hit the like button and or share this video, won't be mad at you at all. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, ideas, any of these things, leave them in the comment section down below. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel yet, I'll encourage you to do so. So with that, Vincent Rose, H2G Fitness, the future is bright, something good is happening, and I'm out of here, guys. You take care, be blessed. I'm going to go shopping. Bye.